Championship Wrestling still reeling from yet another attack from the New World Order. We're looking forward to Fall Brawl when it's NWO against WCW. Hi, everyone, and welcome to another exciting edition of WCW Prime. I'm Cruz, along with the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. And, Dusty, I know you have got to be concerned about the future of this more than century-old organization.
Well, I tell you what, when you skunk paint the head of 13-time World Heavyweight Champion Nature Boy Ric Flair, it is time for concern. It is time to get ready to go to battle. War Games got to be the final chapter of this thing. New World Order running roughshod. When will they come on the Prime right here and spray paint that ball knocking the yoke? When will they come on here and try to paint our truck or paint them lovely legs with black spray paint and put NWO on Dive's thighs? It's going to be wild.
All right, wild indeed. We take Dive's thighs. We take it out to the ring. The evil laughter signifying a member of the Dungeon of Doom is on his way, Dusty.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Here we are on Prime. And the devastation recently at the hands of the New World Order. We got to stand up and start a fight back. I guarantee that much.
Tell me something. Is there a shampoo you can buy that guarantees removal of black spray paint? I mean, what's the deal with that?
Well, it's not really the black spray paint. It's the scar. The scar left on the heart of WCW where the big boys play. Ice Train and Maxx. This is the matchup of truly significant right here on the Prime.
That's right, two big men. Ice Train, who has had his battles with his former tag team partner, Scott Flash Norton, up against one of the biggest men ever here in World Championship Wrestling, Maxx. Although, frankly, compared to a man the size of the Giant, he's not as big as you'd think he was. Whatever that meant. Ice Train at about 320 pounds and Maxx about the same. These guys are monsters in the ring.
Yeah, if you're a layman wrestling fan and you are watching this thing and expect to see a whole bunch of holes and some flip-flopping flies and some Rey Mysterio Jr. moves, it ain't gonna happen. This is pure power, kick and punch. Try to knock the other man off his feet and then cover him. Who does Hulk Hogan think he is? Hollywood Hulk Hogan. I guarantee you. There's a reckoning coming for the New World Order.
Indeed there is, and it should be at Fall Brawl. We're all hoping. Speaking of a reckoning, wow, from the left, a clothesline, and Ice Train can fly. That is the real marvel of this man, how agile he is at his size, and he backs off Maxx Muscle. Dusty, I think one of the concerns is going to be how much energy these guys have as the match goes on.
Well, that's true. What you're saying is one of them is going to be just a huffing and a puffing more than the other one. Well, it's a hard call for me. Because he staggered him back but didn't get him off his feet. Now he got him on his feet. That's pure power right here on the Prime. Cards and letters coming in saying, Dream Cruz, what do you think about the situation with Hogan and New World Order going into War Games with Sting and Iron and Flair and Luger and that situation? Hey, it's a wall. I said this to Tony Schiavone recently. I said to you, how to stop that is somebody just got to beat him. I mean, very simple. Hulk Hogan got to be beat. Hall and Nash got to be beat. Ted DiBiase showing up on the scene.
Like from where? I mean, what's Ted DiBiase doing here? What's the deal with that?
That the impact of what happened recently at this Nitro thing was far more meaningful than DiBiase sitting down in the audience watching this thing.
And then he gave the signal that he was the fourth, and then he said the fifth. Does that mean he's another member of the Horsemen, that he's one of the New World Order?
Got him rolled up.
Presume one. And almost a 2 count there on Big Maxx, formerly known as Maxx Muscle. He was at one time affiliated with Diamond Dallas Page, now the newest member of the Dungeon of Doom. And pretty impressive moves here.
Yeah, he's getting a lot better in the Dungeon of Doom. I'm really looking forward to him doing some damage. Because, see, what's happening is we, New World Order's out there fighting against us. We are not only fighting against him. Got him rolled up.
He's got him 1, 2, and no, a 3 count.
So we are having to fight against each other, taking care of business against each other. Oh, what? Hey, well, let me tell you what they told me when I got in this arena today. Over 1 million letters about that 10-second tip I gave last week about a guy, why wrestlers shave their body. Over 1 million letters. They love the little tidbit of the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
Well,
and I got another for him today.
And let me tell you, it was a 10-second tip last week.
Yeah.
It's a 30-second tip this week. You're going to have 30 seconds.
Have they called my agent?
Well, actually, we just kind of thought that you could, you know. Max Muscle missed a big elbow.
He got him splashing there.
Oh, boy, did he splash him indeed. 1, 2, and 3. Tonight's Train victorious. It's good to see victories here in World Championship Wrestling because since the NWA came on the scene, we have been, frankly, staggered, shocked. We don't know what to make of ourselves. And as you say, Dusty, we've got to hang together because if not, as the Giant and one of our founding fathers said, if we don't hang together, we shall all hang separately. Let's take another look at this on our slow-motion instant replay.
That was quite a soliloquy. Yep, Max Muscle, there was just muscle, pure power. There wasn't a lot of headlocks and arm drags and takedowns. Missed it right here. I trained with a big splashy washy on the way to the pay window, right here on the Prime.
The Moo match of the week, it is the Steiners against the Harlem Heat. But coming up next, more tag team action as WCW Prime continues.
This portion of WCW Prime Wrestling is brought to you by Crispity, Crunchity, Peanut Buttery, Butterfinger Candy Bar. Have a Butterfinger blast.